rainy Friday morning, 6 o'clock. Benny decided to get up. I was getting up anyway. Gonna make something special for my better three-quarters. A friend of mine called me yesterday and said, you need any crab? I got a couple extra. Do I need crab? It's crab season out here on the left coast. It's the best, Christmas Eve crab. We'll eat, go to a bunch of different charity things, crab feeds all the way to, April. Anyway, we're gonna make a crab omelet, and I'm gonna show you. It's real basic. I'm gonna show you how I do it, and it's good. It's a good breakfast. And the beauty of one big Dungeness crab is that it's perfect amount for two people. So I'm gonna make a couple omelets, one for the better three-quarters, one for myself, and I'll show you how I do it. All right, there's two things that are essential when you're dealing with crab. Number one is a trash can. Right down here, I'm going to shuck all this crab. Basically, got a bowl for the meat, got a place to work, but the most important thing is that I've got a trash bag that can go not to my trash can, but can go to somebody else's trash can. That's number one. You don't want this sitting around a while. I know they make a hammer to do this. The only problem with the hammer to do this is when you got your better three-quarters sleeping, beating on a bunch of crab when she's got another half hour of sleep is not the best thing. So just a walnut cracker, a pair of regular pliers would work. So in the crab world, the crab feed world, you're either a leg guy or a body guy, or you're both. You're either a eat as you clean guy, which I am, work, eat, or you're the piler. The piler is that person that makes this big old mound and they dive into it all at once. That to me is, I don't understand pilers. Way more patience than I've got. I mean, while you're working, you ought to enjoy the benefits. All right, legs done. Now body. The body. All right, crab is shucked. Kind of go through it, make sure I don't get any of the hard stuff in there. Oh, it's kind of nice to break it up just a little bit too. But anyway, that is one full-size Dungeness crab that was crawling around yesterday. Fresh seafood. I love seafood. Here's my deal with the seafood is I like fresh seafood. I want to be looking at the ocean when I eat it. That's why I know it's fresh. This, I know it's fresh because it came from a friend that went and got these. They call them bugs. They went and got them yesterday. Anyway, this is good enough. If I'm in Las Vegas and I see a sign saying fresh seafood, All right, omelet time. We're going to do a little garlic up, 4-egg omelet. Okay, in a big pan and cut it in probably quarters to feed the folks. The folks are me and my wife. So, chop the heck out of a little bit of garlic here. And I want this to cook, so I'm actually going to add it to the eggs. So, this is all for the eggs. 4-egg omelet. A little bit of the magic cheese. This is just like seasoned cream cheese. Gonna mix this up really good. All right, we're gonna let the butter start to just boil up. Make sure it's nice and hot. The eggs are all mixed together. Bacon's cooking. Crab's ready to go. So this is kind of a quick deal. It's gonna be get one side just a little bit browned. Somehow flip this thing over without mangling it, but I always mangle it. Just fair warning, I'm not an omelet guy. Anyway, as soon as we get that, then crab meat, cheese, fold it over, let the cheese melt. As soon as it's, flip one side, flip the other. As soon as that thing gets just a little bit done, yank it off. So, cooking breakfast for the wife. It's a great thing. If I said that I cooked half the meals, I'd be lying. If I said I cook 1/10 of the meals, I'd be lying. Every now and then I just come through with a slam dunk. Bang! And I get dinners for a month. Moment of truth. Gonna just let this in the middle start to get hard. Maybe have a little too much butter, but the butter's gonna go great with the crab, so we're not worried about that. All right, we're getting there. Still a little jiggly. I want that just a little bit firmer, so when I whoosh, it doesn't go. Got Benny doing the dishes down here. Thank you, Benny. Ooh, you can smell the garlic. That cheese, that's that Bourdain cheese. It's got the little onion in it, all sorts of, adds a perfect amount of flavor to this thing. All right, let's see what kind of disaster we can do here. I always kind of cheat a little bit. All right, went with the pre-grated cheese. Got a little bit, a little browned. Brown on the inside, I don't care about that. All we're doing right now is just really low heat, melting that cheese. And I would be an absolute idiot to try to flip that thing one more time. So we got just a minimum amount of heat on it. And I'm gonna call that good. I know what some of you are thinking is man, you got enough crab for like 5 omelets there. Well, I totally 100% agree with you. However, there's 2 people here. There's 2 hungry, very hungry people here. You can't have too much crab. And this last thing I'm going to do is put this in some bag and throw it in the freezer or something. It's crab season. So we're going to indulge in a lot of crab right now. Anyway, 1 crab should do about four omelets just absolutely perfectly. 1 crab can do 2 omelets absolutely perfectly. 1 crab could do 1 omelet absolutely perfectly. So, yeah, but if I was making this for the family, there's 4 of us. They're not all here. One's skiing, one's in college. It's just me and my wife. 1 crab, 2, half omelets or whatever it is. Enjoy. All right, there it is. I know it doesn't make a lot of sense to have bacon and whatever's in the omelet. But anyway, this is the crab omelet, a little sourdough toast. As the French say, bon appetit. This is not a hard job. It, about 10 minutes to just shuck one crab. Omelets take 5 or 6 minutes. I would budget like a half hour's worth of time on this one. There might be a few more dishes to wash than normal, but this is what living on the left coast is all about right here, folks. Enjoy. What a way to start a Friday.